Ta ka mood ucharat peda. They say idiots, like myself, idiots go out there and talk about you. They try to talk about the secrets of Waheguru. People say, I know the secret of finding God. You know, in Japji Sahib, Guru Maharaj says, that you know what? People say, I know better than everybody else how to find God. Taka mood means an idiot. Ucharat peda. They say, I know the secret. Maharaj says, Kiv kar akha, kiv salahi, kyo varni, kiv jana. How do I know him, yeah? How do I say his name? How do I... people think, what should we do this? Kiv kar akha, kiv salahi, kyo varni, kiv jana. Nanak akhan, sab ko akhe, ik du ik syana. Every single person knows, says, I know better than everybody else how to meditate upon God. They kept asking me today, what is the name of God then? What God's name should I say? I said, well, what's your name? They're like, oh, Jonathan. Like, what do your friends call you? John. What's your wife call you? Something else. If one person can have 4 names, what his parents call him some other name, children call him something else, wife calls something else, friends call him something else, on his passport he's got something else, that's 5 names for one person. Don't you think Waheguru's going to have beyond infinite amount of names? Why do we want to put Waheguru into one name? So, Maharaj says, in Jap Sahib, Maharaj says, Din Name. He's got no names. He's got all the names and no names. So Maharaj says, Ta ka mood uchart peda. An idiot tries to say, I know the secrets of God. Ped means secret. And they go, Ta ko pev na pavat beda. His secrets, his pev, are not even found by the Vedas. So no one knows the secrets of Waheguru. Akal Purakh remains completely independent from the world. No one can say, I know you, what you are, I know you properly like this, I got you in my control. He's outside of everybody's. Like I said, Maharaj in Chandi Diwar, they say, Kinni tera antana paya. No one has reached your ending. No one has worked out what you really are. Even I remember listening to Katha of Sant Mani Singh Ji from UK. He was doing a Q&A at a university. And they said, talk about God. It's very interesting. All of us, like someone like me, like my idiot mood, you get up and start talking about God all day long, like, I know this, I know that about God. Sant Mani Singh Ji, you actually knew God? He stands there and he goes, God, very hard to say anything about God. It was hard to say if God is, or God isn't, or what is. And there you understand, the people that really know God, they don't know what it is. Pata nahi hai ki cheez. Nirankar. All we know is what He isn't. We don't know what He is. He goes, we don't know He's got any form. We know He's pure, He's got no bad stuff inside Him. And we know He doesn't need anybody else. But what is He? We don't know. Yeah. So the people that really know God, they understand, there's nothing to say about God. Just, sab kuch hai. Hor ki hai. Hor koi hai nahi. Ohi hai. Tu hi, tu hi, tu hi, tu hi. Tu hi, tu hi, tu hi, tu hi. What else can we say? It's only you, there's nothing else but you. So, Maharaj says, people try and name these things, but actually no one knows. And then they say, explain this in the next pankti, it's funny enough because it comes there, Maharaj says, they say, Ta ko karpahan anumanat. They say the person tries to say that Waheguru is a stone. Ta ko karpahan anumanat. And what do they say about this person? Mahamud. Now, it's okay for us to say, everybody is equal, we treat everybody nicely, all religions have some truth inside it. But that does not mean that every religion has a complete truth inside it. There is some truth within the Bible and the Quran. There is some truth inside the Vedas and the Gita. But it is not all true, as per Sikhi. It's not all true, because then we would be crazy. If all those books were true, the truth becomes meaningless. So for us, Guru Granth Sahib is completely true. But other religions have aspects of the truth. Just like a university lecturer might be teaching advanced level PhD maths. Might be teaching very high level maths at PhD level, but that does not mean that the primary school teacher who teaches 1 + 1 is 2 is wrong. That they have no brains. They do have some knowledge, but they might not be able to teach advanced maths. But it still means that it's all still maths. It's a foundation. So, some parts of the Bible, some parts of the Quran got truth inside them. But we don't believe all of it is true. Yeah? So Maharaj says here that the Hindus that call God as a stone, they say they are idiots. Now, not every single Hindu says that a God is inside stone. Not every single Hindu says that. Many Hindus they don't believe in stone worship. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Arya Samajis in any way, in a sense. But the Arya Samajis do not believe in worshipping stones. They don't accept that. Now, so what Maharaj says, Tako kar pahan anumana. Some people say that he's in stone. Pahan means stone. Maha mood kach peda. But that person is, Maharaj says, a big idiot, and he does not know any secrets about God. He's completely lost. That's why Guru Sahib says, Hindu anna turku kana duhate gyani syana. That the person who's worshipping stone is completely blind. The one who at least works out there's one God that's not in a stone, i.e. Islam, at least he's got one eye. He hasn't worked out God is inside, but at least he's figured out that God is not in a stone. So nowhere in Sikhi do we say it's okay to worship stones. If anybody ever says to you, that obviously the people watching us sometimes in India, if someone says to you, oh to theek hai, Nanak chalde hage, tusi asi gurdwara jaake matha tek de Guru Granth Sahib ji nu, tusi jaake matha tek lo Nanak Devi de. That's what they'll say. We come to Gurdwara matha tek to Guru Granth Sahib ji. Why don't you come and worship stones with us as well? It's all equality. We say these lines. We say no. Namaskar is hi ko hamari. And second thing, Ta ko kar pahan anumanat maha mood kach ped na jant. There's no God in a stone. So Maharaj finished all this Shabad. They say, Mahadev ko kahat sada Siv. Who is Mahadev? Mahadev is Shivji. They say, Mahadev ko kahat sada Siv. You call Shivji as Sada Siv. What is Sada Siv? The forever destroyer. The forever being that destroys everybody. You think that is Shiva. It's not. The one who will kill Shiva is Mahakal. That's what we're talking about here. Mahadev ko kahat Sada Siv. You get confused. You give Shiva that high respect. He's not as high as Vaheguru. Nirankar ka chinit nahapiv. You have not worked out how to recognize Nirankar, the one who's without any form. We haven't worked out how to recognize him.